Hello there, everybody. This is General Snivy, and welcome back to more of the Ratchet Clank Up Your Arsenal playthrough. Last time we defeated Dr. Nefarious, put a stop to his evil plans, sent him flying across the galaxy, and now he and Lawrence are sitting on an asteroid floating somewhere, who knows where, and really, who cares? And alongside that, we also started challenge mode. And we got a fairly decent amount done within the challenge mode playthrough. We acquired a few of the new Omega weapons. And in today's session, we're not only going to be acquiring the rest of the Omega arsenal, but we're also going to attempt to get the Platinum Trophy for this game today. And of course, in order to do that, we still have quite a lot of work to do. We not only have to grind for 10 million bolts, but we also have to max out our nanotech health, which can go up to 200 during challenge mode. Not only that, but we also have to acquire all the remaining Omega weapons, which that costs an arm and a leg, but again, with the bolt multiplier, that should make things a bit easier. So with that in mind, let's continue our little run now, shall we? And also, as you can see, I did change my skin in between the end of the last session and this one. The reason why I did that is just for a little change of pace. And just to put on a new skin for when we head on off to the next planet, which is going to be Aquanos. Oh, right, I forgot. I can skip cutscenes. We don't really need to watch all the cutscenes again because, well, A, we've already seen them before, and B, there's really no need to show them again. This isn't like Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, where each character has their own perspective on a cutscene, even if it is a complete and utter repeat. You know what I mean. So, apologies for a bit of a late start. First things first, I had to get things set up, and for some weird reason, my camera was being kind of being a little bugger. Meaning it was displaying nothing but a black screen, which was fun. So I had to unhook the camera's HDMI cord. Whee! Didn't expect to be able to do this. This is fun. I mean, that's one way of getting things started.
Skid?
Skid? What are you doing here? What the hell am I even saying right now? I don't know what the heck I'm... Hello, Super Colex, welcome to the stream, and yeah, why are we still here? I mean, we got a Platinum Trophy to hunt down, my dude. That's why we're still here playing this game. I freaking love Up Your Arsenal. It's my favorite Ratchet Clank game in the entire series, bar none. And nothing else has come close. Wow, look at that. A times 28 multiplier. Granted, this is only temporary, but you get the idea. So one other thing I will mention too, that is, I did recently change up my quick select wheel just slightly. Not by much. I only changed it enough so that I have the first ring prioritized. You have to suffer through a lot of patience this morning trying to upload a YouTube video. Oof, I know the feeling of that, trust me. Granted, I haven't uploaded anything this morning because I did a lot of uploads of my own in advance. Gotta love accidentally losing the multiplier. Whatever, ain't a big deal. We can just get it right back. Eventually. Oh boy. So, how are you guys doing today? How are you all feeling? Me, I'm doing just dandy. And I don't mean that in a sarcastic way. I actually mean it. I'm doing okay. Doing fairly fine. I know, kind of a weird statement, but you get my point. At least I hope you do. Now then, where are those boxes? There we go. I know we only have a ×4 multiplier right now, but again, That's just the nature of these games. Sometimes there's so much going on, you just end up getting blindsided. Ain't a big deal. Hey, anything helps. So, Super Colex, were you able to get the YouTube video uploaded this morning? Or was it just being so much pain you just decided, screw it, I'll just try again later? I mean, if that's the case... Oh, cool. You were able to get it uploaded. Good job. Good for you. So, quick thing worth mentioning here. I do apologize for the lack of a stream this past Sunday as well as yesterday, like I planned for when it came to making up for the lack of a Sunday stream. The reason why I didn't stream this past Sunday was because, well, the lawn needed to be mowed, and my sister and her fiance came by to mow the lawn for us, and I kind of had to tack in to help out whenever my sister, you know, just couldn't handle the workout anymore, which, yeah, she did need the workout. I'll just say that right now. Hey, it was fine. The lawn eventually got mowed. It took quite a while because there was just so much freaking grass. Like, it grew so high, it was kind of overwhelming, to say the least. And that's one of the many adult responsibilities that you're going to have to worry about later in life. Mowing the lawn and keeping it nice and clean, keeping it tidy, and making it so it doesn't look like a freaking jungle out there, you know? Because if that happens, oh dear, you're going to be in a load of trouble. So if you're wondering how much longer we have left in order to get the Platinum, well, at the end of the last video I mentioned that we have 4 trophies left to get, including the Platinum. Once we get the 3 remaining trophies that we can earn in-game, then we'll get the Platinum. And as I mentioned before, the requirements of getting those last remaining trophies are more so grind-heavy, if anything. But thankfully, as we progress further and further into the game, it will become easier to make more bolts and also acquire the things that we need. Eventually, we'll be able to take on the Quartastic Battle again, and when we do, once it becomes available, I'm definitely going to do it as soon as I possibly can, because the reward for completing the Quartastic Battle this time is going to be 2 million bolts, if I recall correctly. I wish you can acquire that many bolts during your first playthrough. He's wondering what the video we're uploading. It was in the playthrough of Madagascar Escape to Africa on the Xbox 360. Neat. It's cool. You gotta love it when YouTube decides to be a butt on some days. You know what I mean? Okay, almost done here. Almost done for this section. For skedaddles, you know? Yeah, just saying. I know or I think it's possible to skip these sections entirely if you're a speedrunner and you know what they're doing, but me being a filthy casual, I kind of need the bolts, for one thing, and two, I don't know how to skip this section entirely. What a conundrum, right? Excuse me. And why am I starting to get a headache? Hello, The Real Pillow. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. How you doing today? Let's see. Can we max out any ammo? No, we can't. We're all good when it comes to ammo and stuff. Hell, speaking of ammo, one thing I definitely should have done is use the shield charger. I still need to level that up. As for me, The Real Pillow, I'm doing okay as well. Just, I don't know why I'm getting a little bit of a headache coming on right now. I mean, it just started. Like, what the heck is that all about?
There's the vent.
Yep, there's the ventilation shaft. I almost said the ventilation system. Although it's basically the same thing. Dang it. And that's what I get for going too fast. What a waste. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay. No more monkeying around. Time to get to work. I swear, Scrunch pushed me into the frickin' acid pit. I don't even know. I don't even know what my reaction would have been, to be honest. It would have been pretty funny, don't get me wrong, but still. Kind of annoying. And also, as far as I know, there's no way to bypass this section. And again, I could be wrong, and speedrunners have found a way. Also, if you're wondering if these minigames get harder in challenge mode, no, they do not. They are the exact same as if you were playing a standard new game. Why that is, I have no clue. You would think they throw in the harder version of this minigame from the command center during the first section of challenge mode. No, apparently they do not do that. Excuse me. Yeah. Are you sure I look suspicious? Are you saying I'm sus? Alright, I'm sorry. I know that was cringe. Oh, anyway. That was certainly fun. You know, one thing I kind of wonder, why can't I just press on this switch myself? I mean, clearly I weigh enough to press down on the switch. I look fairly similar in build type to this Tyrannoid right here, so why is it that I have to ask him to push down on the switch for me? Oh wait, that's because he doesn't actually walk on the thing. No, it's actually remote controlled. I'm a frickin' goober. And here I thought those were some pressure sensitive switches. I mean, really. Alright, come on, Scrunch. Press on the switch for me. Be a good boy. Thank you. There we go. All done with that. One really cool thing when it comes to the Secret Agent Clank secret cheat is during the Clank sections, if you happen to have the cheat enabled, then he will wear that attire during that whole section. And you can really get a good view of his secret outfit here. That's pretty cool. Also, I don't know if you can get caught in the crossfire for Scrunch or not. I feel like you can't, but at the same time, don't walk into the lasers to find out. Don't chance it. It's not worth it, trust me. Okay, come on. Yeah, just gonna have to let Scrunch lure the lasers away while we wait for the bots to do their thing. Come on, everyone, let's go. Hop on the elevator. Very much. Anywho, if you're wondering why I didn't stream yesterday as opposed to Sunday, well, I had a lot of stuff going on yesterday as well. How much stuff exactly? Well, I'll tell you this. There were some things I needed to take care of earlier yesterday morning, but unfortunately, it took longer than expected to complete. One of those things was fixing my bed. And by my bed, I mean my bed frame. So, what happened there with the bed frame? You thought I were already done with the entire game. Oh, okay. I think I understand where you're coming from, Super Colex. Yes, I did finish the main game and the main story. Yes, that is true. But I'm not entirely done with this playthrough yet, because we still have a platinum trophy to hunt down. Oops. Released that too soon. I mean, my goal from the start was to 100% the game, and in order to do that, you do need to play through challenge mode at least once. As crazy as it sounds, it's true, especially if you're going for the Platinum Trophy on PlayStation 3. I think the same also holds true if you're playing the game for retro achievements as well. I haven't looked at the list there, so I can't say for certain. Even so, still something worth mentioning. So if you're wondering why we're still playing, this is why. I want the platinum for the game. I just want to be able to say I platinumed the entire Ratchet Clank Trilogy on PlayStation 3. Excuse me. Wouldn't Grunty delete all of my files? If I used illegal cheats and used like 3 illegal cheats in that game, yes, she most certainly would. But no, we don't need to worry about that because this is the Ratchet & Clank universe, and Gruntilda does not exist. I must persist that she does not exist. Okay, here you go. There's your sewer crystals. And once we get the gravity boots back, then we'll be back to hunt down the rest. Speaking of the gravity boots, I am aware there is a debug mode cheat that I can activate with a button combination. However, that's only for the PlayStation 3 version of the game. And as tempting as it is to enter that particular button combination and give myself the items I need, excuse me, I want to do this legit. I don't want to rely on developer codes that were left into the game for some unexplainable reason, or just some unknown reason. I'm just saying, that's just not my style. Ooh, Mega Sniper? Can I buy anything else? No, but I will happily take the newly powered up Sniper. Thank you very much, and good night. Okay, next, let's return to the Phoenix and receive our next objective. You haven't heard, to be honest, you haven't heard from for a decade. Why would she care if she cheats? She's evil anyway. That is actually a very good question, Super Polex. I think the reason why she would care so much is because even though she's an antagonistic evil witch, she does have standards. And she sees that you're being a bit of a cheapskate, then, well, she feels like she needs to punish you. And not in like a very naughty way, if you can catch my drift. Even so, I'm just saying. Grunty has standards. And it's kind of like Dr. Eggman and Sonic's relationship in the Sonic games. Eggman is more of a cartoony villain who, honestly, he just loves messing around with Sonic and just being an evil bastard. But when it comes to him just being, the villain that he is, well, he's much more antagonistic and more evil towards some of the other characters like Amy and Tails and stuff like that. But again, Sonic, they're kind of like acquaintances of sorts. It's a bit of a weird relationship. Okay, how about we change the ship's color to... That'll do. As for the wings and the body, we're going to go ahead and change that up a little bit too. That'll work. There we are. Alright, on to the next planet. Yeah, gotta love that phlegm gathering in the back of my throat. It's my favorite. So yeah, if you couldn't tell, this is going to be a pretty big grinding session. Hopefully we'll be able to finish it sooner than 5 hours, but we will most certainly see.